Yeah, so I just put up a post, but I figured I'd go ahead and cover the same thing via video form in case it was too much reading for you. Um, so basically, what I did there was I gave a quick overview as to um, why my channel is the way it is, and just a brief history of it. Um, Basically, how it started was around I guess about 10 years ago, give or take. Um, Maybe a little less, but anyway, I created the channel and got started with the hope that I would get to start doing gaming content. Between live streaming, highlights, clips, let's plays, just anything like that. And it was it it didn't work out very well. I mean, to put it bluntly. What what happened was, to be blunt, my computer situation sucked, and the PS4, even with its built-in capture capabilities, just it, it was not up to the task. So, I mean, even though I did do a Let's Play of Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, and I did a few Share Factory projects, it just, the quality just wasn't there for me. So, I kind of just walked away from the whole gaming channel thing for a while, because I didn't have a computer that could handle anything. Still don't. Um, and the channel just sat unused for a while. Now, what was it? At the end of 2022, I was involved in a vocal they call it a gender affirming voice group. Um, Basically, the local university you know has some speech therapy students that they decided needed some practice, and one of the things that they would practice with was helping. Oh my gosh, snag in my hair! God damn it! Helping people like transgender, um, non-binary, people that want some help with their voice to make it more gender affirming. That was part of their curriculum. Anyway, it was a thing that I signed on for a course, as well, not a student because I don't go to college, but just as one of the people that they could work with and measure progress and everything. And I went through everything. I think it was a 12-week course, and I made it through 11 weeks. But unfortunately, the 12th week, I got sick, and naturally, it had to be my throat. Right, I was sick for a month. It basically, it basically led up right around Christmas. It it came on in the first couple days of December, led up like right before Christmas. But unfortunately, the damage was done, and I lost a fuck ton of vocal progress. Like, I sounded great, honestly, back then. But after I got sick, I had almost none of that left. So they did offer to let me come back for the next semester. It was a open invitation for anyone who partook the first time. Um, it's been an ongoing thing, but yeah, I was so despondent over the whole thing that I just told him that no, I'm not in the right headspace to go back and try this again. So things just kind of crashed and burned there for a while until I got this idea that okay, well, even if I can't measure the progress myself from day to day. What if I start keeping a record, and you know, record myself at various intervals, and just see what happens. Um, Unfortunately, I'm not a very good judge of my own voice even when I hear it in recordings, and I would need like an unbiased third party. Unfortunately, there's no service I know of that would just take audio recordings. So I thought, okay, I guess video it is then. And that's where I got the idea to start doing YouTube as my host, and that's and I was like, okay, well, I need something that I can actually use to practice my voice with, and that's where these updated vlogs started from. Was I just needed to be able to talk about anything for a while, and that way I could measure my growth or not growth, whichever, over the course of the weeks, the months, the years, what have you. And well, before I knew it, now I've got 145 vlog updates. But now I'm finding myself in a bit of a kind of a dilemma here, because with the PS5 and my new microphone situation with the headset, I finally found myself in a position where I can start doing live streaming, where I can do recorded gameplay with audio, and I'm not just limited to short little clips of goofy, 30-second or 3-minute tidbits of gameplay. I can actually start doing Let's Plays, and I can start doing live streams of gaming, and well, that's what this channel was when I first started it. That was the intent behind it. But now, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I've noticed that since I started doing live streaming over the weekend, I've dropped a few. I've never actually seen the sub count drop by more than 1 or 2 in a week or in 2 weeks' time. It's always been a slow trickle upward, but now I'm seeing the opposite, which leads me to believe that the subscribers that I do have, they're not happy with my choice of doing gaming content. At least that's the impression I'm getting. Now I'm trying to keep things at least somewhat alluring for that crowd, because I'm still wearing the short shorts and the skirts and whatnot to kind of just satisfy that that demographic. But I guess it's not enough. But to be serious though, it brings me to a point where I'm thinking, what is the best way to move forward with this channel? Personally, I'd prefer to just keep doing both types of content, because I am, I'm so invested in both avenues right now, and it's not like I can very easily take everything, download to my phone, and then re-upload to another channel. Which it's possible, but I sure as fuck don't want to do it, because that would take so many days of continuous work. Because again, all I've got is a phone. I don't have a PC to download everything to, and then re-upload later on. So it's all got to be done wirelessly over my phone. But if the consensus among the channel viewers is that I should be taking either my vlogs or my gaming content and bringing it over to a different channel, to keep the focus separate between here and there, I'll give it honest consideration. But again, I don't really want to do it that way. Anyway, this was just me prattling on way longer than I intended, but I just had to get it out there. The history and the what, the why, the What is Channel Truthless 86. Oh. So that's what it is, that's what it was, and I don't know what it will be, but I've been enjoying doing the live stream the last couple of days, and honestly, I'd like to keep doing it. It would be nice if I actually could get some support on there. Anyway, this is just me signing off from all this. Sorry it wasn't more interesting today, but it is what it is. I will talk to you again later on.